frustrating is it not being able to maintain that good start you got off to offensively?
Well, I think anytime you play like that, it's frustrating. So, yeah, pretty frustrating.
Joe, I mean, it's pretty obvious that you just didn't get very much help in this football game. I know you're all in it together, but it really just looked like there were plenty of drops.
Well, we made mistakes. The first pick was on me, and anytime you get, you give a chance to give this team a little bit of momentum and play from the lead, that makes them that much better. That's part of the reason why they're a good football team. So when you turn the ball over like that and you give them good position, and you don't really allow our defense to pin their ears back and do their thing, then you're going to struggle as a whole. I don't know about that second one. I really didn't. That set them up too. I really didn't think that they came up with that, but in the box where they did, and it hurt us. So.
Why is it works so much on you? It looks like he's stopped this route.
Yeah, I thought he was I thought he was going. I was in the wrong, not him. Yep.
Yeah, hit 9 more times today. You came to today with the second most hit. What about you? How are you feeling?
I feel good. That's part of the game. It's tough to come out of a football game and complain about things like that. Like, everybody that we have on our team right now is battling, and the guys up front are battling, and it's part of playing tough football games is having to deal with stuff like that.
And it's unlike you to make a mental error like
Mental error. We had some verts inside, and we had press outside, and I was just kind of licking my chops to take a shot right there, on 3rd and 8 or 9, whatever it was, and made a mistake that hurt us.
You mentioned everyone battling. Cornelius been flipping from side to side.
Mm-hmm.
Last thing is young. What do we make of how they're doing?
Yeah, man. I mean, those guys are prideful guys. They're so anytime you go out there and you get beat up like we did today, a lot of guys are in the locker room right now, trying to make sure that they can keep their head held high, but obviously it's a fight. It's no different with those guys. Like I said, they're battling out there, and they're prideful guys. They take what they do seriously, and that goes for all of us. But it doesn't help the fact that we're just making mistakes.
Those 2 shots in the fourth quarter, back to back, were you pleased with the throws, Fannin and Judy?
I didn't see the one I threw to Harold. I couldn't tell you what ended up happening on that one. And the one with Judy, it's just, it's one of those things that I would have liked to get it out a little bit earlier, but I think Aiden was able to get a little bit of hand on the ball, so it took a little bit longer. And then, it's just one of those things that when you're playing in these tough games, sometimes you don't make those plays. And I think the bigger thing is just to put ourselves in more positions to make those kind of plays. And, right now, I don't think we're getting a ton of shots like that. And when we do, maybe we're not, executing them quite as well as we should.
Sorry, Kevin indicated, it seems like at least that he's going forward with you for the Vikings game next week. I feel like that was the answer, right?
Listen, that's one of those things. I mean, you can't think about it when you're a player. I know what I signed up for. I signed up for coming in and competing for a job and then leading this team to victories. And you know that everybody's always being evaluated in this league, and that's no different for any position. So, it's disappointing to go out there and play the way we did today. Other than that, I'm not really worried about all that stuff.
So what did change after that first drive? Did they do anything different?
No, listen, I think we were able to get after their man a little bit on the first drive and kind of, and obviously win some one-on-one matchups. And then we have to look at the film and just kind of see, obviously, some of the things that we weren't necessarily able to do just like that later in the game. I think we still got some shots down the field at times, but we just weren't able to sustain anything.